The story began when a local MP suffered a heart attack.
When Frank Maguire, who was the MP for South Tyrone, died, a number of people had the idea that a prisoner should contest the election.
Big concern, I think, for many of us was the prospect that a hunger striker would stand in the election and not win, not be elected, and that could be then used by the British government around the world as portraying that little support for republicanism or for the hunger strikers or their plight.
I think
Since the Troubles began, Republicans had put all their efforts into the armed struggle. Now the IRA's political wing, Sinn Féin, called a meeting to weigh the risks of running a candidate.
There were differences of opinion about whether we should try and get a clear field or whether Bobby should be, as it turned out it was Bobby, but whether a prisoner should be asked to stand anyway.
When this was put to the delegates, they were very critical and they opposed it and they turned it down.
I got a call from Gerry Adams, I think around 11:45 that night of the meeting, telling me that it wasn't passed, that they didn't agree to run Bobby Sands.
They were afraid that if a prisoner stood and lost, then it would have a big effect.
I says, Gerry, that's madness. Bobby has to run.
Morrison, Sinn Féin's director of publicity, jumped at the chance to win attention for the hunger strike. Everyone looked to see whether the IRA would back it.
I said to Gerry Adams that I thought that this was a risk worth taking. The repercussions of a hunger striker winning a seat, being the Member of Parliament for South Tyrone, in terms of the international focus that it would give to the hunger strike itself, all of that was absolutely huge.
The Sinn Féin leaders now knew what they wanted.
Another convention was arranged and on more mature consideration, it was carried.
We were going to stand a prisoner and we were going to stand Bobby Sands.
Gerry Adams and his colleagues visited the other Catholic candidates and persuaded them to withdraw. The field was clear for Bobby Sands.
We will, of course,
Opposing Sands was the Ulster Unionist Party, led by James Molyneux, which wanted Northern Ireland to remain within the United Kingdom.
It's they who profess to believe in civil rights, but
The Ulster